Right. So last time I had some problems with the name pizza. So apparently, when I followed the tutorial here, um, I did the steps as going into pressing the plus button and then subclass off. So let's go into sorry, that's this is for the restriction of pizza bay. Let's go down to where we were last time. So that was here, right? So it was actually on creating a subclass to pizza called name pizza. So that's what we did here, right? And then create a new subclass of name pizza named margarita pizza. Now when I did that last time, let's just go in here, then I create subclass of, and let's just create another one here called test pizza, and then immediately after this I went in here and I created a subclass of that for the test pizza. Let's call it subtest pizza, right? And we set, so that's on the pizza, and I say okay to this, and you can see that it actually created those two up here where it was supposed to be under pizza, right? So then I went so actually what happens is that when we run the reasoner, let's see, wait, and then we add the has topping. So let me just stop this. And then I went into this one and I select the sub pizza, and I add subclass and has topping, and then just let's say if we select this one, olive topping, and then we say okay. Now I run the reasoner. Okay, strange. Oh yeah. Okay, interesting. What did I miss? Topping. Did I add another step? Oh, there were two toppings. So let's go into and then add another topping. So let's just add this topping here. Why don't I add exactly the same as we did on the other one? So that was the mozzarella and tomato topping. Interesting. Anyway, okay, let's stop this one and I delete this one. No, sorry, I delete the test pizza one. So if I delete that one, I should delete the other one, subtest, didn't get deleted. So I have the pizza, I have named pizza, right? And I have the margarita pizza, so that's fine. I might have, okay, so instead of creating it from within that dialog, I went ahead and just click name pizza, and then I just created the margarita pizza by clicking here, and then I went ahead and add the restrictions. Okay, so we have margarita topping, tomato topping, that should be okay. Then the Americana pizza, it's created, right? And Americana hot pizza and Soho pizza also created. We did that last time. And then we make a subclass for name pizza, disjoint them, right? So are they, so make subclasses of the disjoint, right? So let's say Americana pizza is disjoint with, and then we just select all the others. That's it. So now they're all disjoint. Yeah? So that was 23. Then add a probe called probe, okay, inconsistent topping. So I added that here, right? And we added the cheese and veg in subclasses. Do we have a cheese pizza? Check, did I create a cheese pizza? Disjoin them, then using the reasoner, and for the reasoner we select the palette, and we added the inconsistent, so I can start it, and we get this one as an error. Okay, so let's see for the next one. Okay, so that's running. Remove the disjoint between cheese topping and vegetable topping to see what happened. So select class cheese topping. And then should contain cheese topping, vegetable topping C, select vegetable topping in disjoint view. So select, so edit, and then this, this one, these two. So that means we only have those two selected. Stop this and start again. It's interesting. Let's go on. Some curiosity. See, that's interesting. So stopping the reasoner, changing the type of reasoner, and then going back actually removes the error. Okay. So let's fix the ontology by making cheese topping and vegetable topping disjoint. So cheese topping, edit this, select vegetable, that's it. Now start this. So under this is interesting. So it took a while to react. Okay. Right, so that's fixed. Probably have to check it a few times because it doesn't seem to react immediately. Okay, create a subclass of pizza called cheesy pizza and specify that it has at least one topping that is a kind of cheese topping, right? So we go to pizza and we create a subclass called cheesy pizza. Okay, and this one we click on cheesy pizza, we select the subclass and has topping, but it has to be at least one topping, that is so minimum so some, okay, some, to create an external restriction, and then cheese topping. So we select cheese topping and press enter. So that one has at least one cheese topping, so has some cheese topping, right? And the base. So let's go on from here, ensure that cheesy pizza is selected in the class hierarchy. So convert the necessary conditions for cheese pizza into sufficient conditions. So select cheese pizza. In edit menu, convert to defined class. So edit, convert to define class. So that has been converted. So define class. Then we go on to the next. Here we use the reasoner to compute the subclasses of cheesy pizza. So let's see that. So we are here, we start the reasoner. Right, so these are all the pizzas that have cheese, some cheese, right? And I run the reasoner, I select invert, and then I can see all the pizzas that are selected under cheesy pizza. Okay, go back here. This one has a list of generated pizzas, so selected from the search here in this list of all the pizza toppings, right? Okay, let's stop the reasoner again. So create a class to describe a vegetarian pizza. So we go to pizza, and we create a subclass. So subclass and pizza. Okay. And with this one, it has to be has to say cheese topping or vegetable topping, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So this is well, let's see if we can do it with this. So topping as I don't think we can do this. So here we say has topping some, and then cheese topping or table topping. I can't spell which table topping, right? Does it have has topping only? Oh, okay, so it can be either one or the other, I think. Only so should we put brackets here? That's it. Maybe that works. Okay. So it should see has only, and this is correct, right? And then we go ahead and convert the condition for vegetarian pizza into sufficient condition. So we have selected vegetarian pizza, and we go to edit and convert to define class. There you go. So it set it up for the pizza, right? Okay. So let's start the reasoner, and we can go to invert, and shouldn't we have maybe we stop it and then okay. Those have not been classified as subclasses to write. So let's just stop the listener, save. Right, so I'm going to see that this is not selected. So a closure action and a property consists of has topping property for as a universal restriction that acts along with the topping. Okay, so let's see that we have, so has some topping, has some, has only, right? So let's go to margarita pizza. And so in the class description view, so type something all right. So what does that mean? So that means here we are going to say we can add one more. So as topping, and it's mozzarella topping on tomato topping, right? Said that's spelled correct. Let's see, spelled mozzarella topping. Okay. So I'll save it again. And then add the same to, or similar to the Soho. It has to be mozzarella topping or tomato topping or parmesan topping or. Okay, so for the Soho pizza, as topping, mozzarella topping, or then parmesan topping or olive topping, right? That's spelled correct. So that was the Soho. Create closure on the has topping property for Americano pizza. So select the Americano pizza, and again we're going to do the same thing. Has topping some tomato topping. Some tomatoes, so we have that. Click the restriction, right? So let's this one. Okay, let's see. So that where's add closure? Close brackets. This one. Okay, so topping in brackets. It's okay. And then automatically create a closure action. Right click the restriction and select. So I right click the restriction and create closure. There it is. Okay. So that's this one. Right click selection and closure. Right. Okay. So there it creates this one. Save. And the North Americana and the hot, we do the same at the tomato there, and then create closure. That's it. Okay, and then we run the reasoner. Start the reasoner. So we have cheesy pizza. So stop this and select this one. Start it again. So we have the cheesy, but not the vegetarian. Okay. Right. So let's go back and stop. this one has to be fixed eventually. There is a introduced error because of these subclasses, right? Okay, so let's just stop here for now, and then we go on with exercise 39.